Welcome to the VTax Explainer video on how to use your Inigo team platform to add users, manage your templates, and measure your teammates' performance. Once you accept the invitation from your email, you will be prompted to create your first card. Type your first name, last name, email address, and phone number. Select Simulate Sending Your Card. This screen will show you the card that was made for you by your manager. Select the Send button to understand what happens when you send a card. You'll see that you can create a greeting message, send a link with your name associated with that link, and send it to anybody you like by text or email. Select the link to show a sample of what the card will look like when you send it to your recipient. The recipient can select Save to save it to their contact book. Again, that is just a simulation. You need to download it to your phone to actually share your card. Once you download the app, click on the Sign In button at the bottom of the screen. Next, make sure you log in with your activation email. Once you enter your email address, you'll be prompted with a 4-digit PIN. If you look back at your confirmation screen where it asks you to download the app, you will see the 4-digit PIN. This PIN will also be emailed to you. Go ahead and enter that PIN now. Once you have installed the application on your phone, you can come back to team.inigoapp.com and type in your email. And press Continue. Once you enter the system, the first thing that will be prompted is to set your password. Enter your password now. Confirm your password on the next line. And press OK. Once you locate your team, you will be presented with the cards that were generated to you by the manager or the team above you. You will also notice that you will be included as a team member. You can add team members by clicking the Add Members button. This brings up a sheet that lets you add more than one at a time. You can enter this by typing their first name, last name, and email address. There can only be one manager, so we recommend not putting them as a manager unless you want to transfer the role. You can always add more by clicking the Add More button. You enter their first name, last name, and email address. Up top here, you'll see a check mark for Send Invitations. If you want to immediately send this person an invitation to be a part of your team, keep that checked. When you click Save, they will get an email asking them to be invited to your team. You'll also notice that the yellow exclamation mark will show up here, showing that they are an unconfirmed team member. Therefore, they haven't yet approved to be part of your team by clicking on the email. If you see this after a day, be sure to contact that person and let them know that they need to confirm in their email to be a part of your team. Once they are confirmed, their icon or avatar will show up here to show that they are a confirmed member. You can also check this by clicking the eye in the upper right corner. You see here you have 2 members confirmed, 1 member unconfirmed, and 0 that were not invited. So matching up with what you see on the screen, you'll see 2 have been confirmed with the 2 icons here, and 1 has been unconfirmed. You also notice some other things about this team. The manager is yourself, right? This colored icon matches the color icon up here, which would be your avatar. And an administrator is somebody that is controlling your team from up above. You also see some information about the team that you're a part of. There is one power-up that is relevant to your team. Instead of sending emails to each individual person and inviting them, you can get an invitation link. You can send anybody this invitation link that you want to be a part of your team. Rather than inputting their email into the system, you can self-subscribe by having them click on this link and be joined to your team by going through the same process you did. You can copy text and paste it in an email or send it to them by text message. This allows that person to be signed up without any hassle of going through the email verification until they're into the system. Once they are in the system, then they will have to email verify. Please remember that all of the card templates that are shown on the top of your screen are templates, and anybody that is assigned to these templates will have the generic information that's assigned from your manager or the person above you. If you want to edit your specific cards, even as a manager, go to the My Cards section. You will see these same 5 cards show up as part of the Inigo Montoya team, which is yourself. You have no personal cards, and you can only create personal cards from your phone. Once you create a personal card on your phone, this will show up here. Your team cards, when you go to edit it, will carry in the information that was sent to you from your team or manager above you. You can change your name, your description, and your avatar here. You can choose a new background. You have content elements that you can modify. You can choose a logo. You can change a color, customize the intro message. Your footer for VTax is locked, so there is no reason to edit the footer in this account. Lastly, when you go to the leaderboard, you will see the status of all of your teammates' performance in this section. You can only see the teams you're on or that you are managing. So therefore, if you're only managing one team, you can only see one team. There are some toggles here to control the sorting order. You can also notice if you had multiple teams that you can filter them out here. And the leaderboard will tell you how many times a person shares a card, how many times that card is viewed, and lastly, how many times the card is clicked. We hope this tutorial has been helpful, and have a great day.